Yo. What's up, man? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I got my mother brother with me. Huh?
Yeah.
AKA the Bruce Lee of this shit.
Yeah.
Huh?
The Bruce Lee of this shit. You heard him.
Huh?
Bruce Lee, Jet Li, Jackie Chan, Mr. Miyagi, all of them in one.
Yo, my brother, China Matt.
Yeah.
What's poppin', G?
What's up? That Red Bull did me justice.
Yo, man. What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
Yo, we in...
I feel it feels really white in here.
Right.
Like it feels a little, I don't know. I think I'm
You
dead
like
or
it?
some shit. I feel
heaven.
dead right now. Like,
We in heaven.
Yeah, you know the app, you know the filter on TikTok or something, and when you're dead, and then you be able to Jesus. I feel like that right now.
Yo, but what's up, man?
Shit.
Yo, we in we in Virginia, to be exact right now, bro.
VA, baby.
Yo, shout out to all my VAs, you know what I mean? 2 up, 2 down, you know what I'm saying? Yo.
2 up, 2 down. Mm-hmm. Right.
Yo, Mac, man, you know, I knew you for a minute, bro. Yo,
Yep.
You know, I want to start do you remember the first time we ever met?
Kinda.
Kinda?
Like I do remember, like vaguely, but I just don't remember what the exact. I'm sure you remember. So, let me know, buddy. Bud.
Buddy. Yo, yeah, man. The first time we ever met was you just came home doing the 3-year bid.
I was Aki.
Nah.
I was skinny.
I don't know.
I had a little
You was
weight.
tall, so I was just
tall.
like, damn.
You was looking. I remember exactly how it was.
No.
I was standing there like this, and you was like this.
Nah.
I was that tall. You was like
Nah,
this big.
I was still small, but my presence was up there too. We're in the same.
You were
eye
still
level.
growing. You were still growing.
That's how it was, but
Nah, you was a little kid when I first saw you. You was like
young.
13. How old was you?
No,
You was young.
I was young.
Yeah, you was still wet behind your.
And you know, it was crazy because I wanted to catch a jokes. I wanted to yo, Mac, what's up? And what people don't know, his handle wasn't Mac at the time. It was GK.
Yeah, GK. Shout out to everybody that know. If you know, you know. That was my name. You gonna light that, or you just gonna babysit that?
Oh, anybody got a lighter? I need a lighter. Huh?
We might as well get it situated, man.
Mm-hmm. You know, the first time, I went to, we met, we was with mad people at the time. But I was like, yo, I'm hungry, yo. I was on $250,000 bail. And
You was on bail?
Yeah.
When I first met you?
Yeah. But you didn't know. And I wanted to
What you was on bail for? Let's get to that. Shout out Zip the Drip, man.
Gang assault.
Gang assault?
Mm-hmm. I wasn't in the gang, but it was more than 3-4 people involved.
Word?
Yeah.
What was that about?
So it was some bullshit, but
Did you do some damage or
No,
did you?
I didn't do nothing.
You ain't do nothing?
Yeah.
Oh,
But I kind of started the fight though.
Oh, you an instigator. You instigated the fight.
I was drunk though. I was young. I thought I was tough and and I was like, yo.
So you started and then
I slapped him.
Oh, you slapped him.
I slapped him. Pow.
Right.
And then 2 hours later, I guess he got enough courage and all that.
And he came back.
And they tried to get at, but
Wait, he was on the floor the whole time, and then he got up 2 hours later.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know, bro. I really don't know.
Right.
And then and then that shit happened, and but yeah, that the first time we met though, we was at in Bayside, in front of Geno's, and then you was with mad people, you was 4 or 5 people. You just came home. And I'm like, yeah, and then he's like, yeah, get in touch, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'll see you around, whatever. It was real quick, and then you left and shit. But I'm like,
Well, you was with Flow Sick? I thought I met you with Flow Sick.
No, that was after.
Oh, I had met you already?
No. That was the first time I met you, bro.
I don't remember none of this stuff. What the fuck? I don't. Yeah.
Yo, son. Yeah, you did. You said I was a little pup and all that. You remember?
No, I remember. I thought I met you with Flow Sick. I thought he came when he came
Shout
to the
to
studio
Flo.
and you came with
Yeah,
him.
I went with, yeah, that day too.
I don't remember the other day.
Right.
You sure that was me, man?
Yo, and
Yeah,
you know,
all Chinese people don't look alike, right?
yo, and you know, for the people that don't know, what was your handle though? GK. What like?
GK.
How'd you get that name?
I was just reading bad history books when I was locked up at juvenile.
Right.
Just reading everything, reading fucking history books. And then I read about Genghis Khan, so I'm like, well, that's a bad man, bro. And even when, I ain't gonna lie, when I was in DFY, that was like the most studious time in my life. Cause it was like, we was all reading and we was all like.
In DFY?
In DFY, we was all reading like.
Right.
Like studying history, like, I don't know, it was like a part of our, you know, cool factor, I guess, like when I was in DFY, like to know your history and shit. So I used to read books, and then I read about, you know, Genghis Khan and the Mongolians and shit. And I was like, yo, that name is fire. Like I'm taking that. GK, that's my name.
Right.
Yeah.
And people knew that, like up north. Like I remember, because I was up north for a little bit. You know, it was real quick, 2 seconds. You know what I mean? And they're like, yo, you know, GK, you know. And then after I was done with my parole, what people don't know, the first thing I did was I came to come check you heard? And
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I do.
Thank you.
My guy really came. This guy, he used to come visit me a few spots. He drives 6 hours, 8 hours away, come visit me, you know what I'm saying? He always pop up. You know what I mean? Definitely appreciate that. You feel me?
And then you told me that, you know, your handle was gonna be China Mac. That's what like people was calling you. Yeah. And I'm just like, man, I didn't like that. You know, I'm like China Mac, like GK is fire. But like, why did you change that name though? Like,
I don't know. You know, one thing about me is I always want to change. I always want to reinvent myself. I don't never want to be the same. You feel me? Like, if I'm the same that I was last year, then that means I had a bad. I'm stagnated. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I am personally. Like, I like to change. I like to, you know, do different shit. And if one name, that was like that. I just didn't want that name to carry with me to the next phase of my life. You feel me? Like GK was a prison, I turned that into a prison name. Like it was you know, what they know me in prison. And whatever it was attached to all the other shit that I did before prison. I just didn't want to come home with that baggage. Like, not baggage, but you know what I mean? Because everybody's gonna know who I am anyway. But I want to come home a new person, you feel me? And that's what I did. I reinvented myself. Young grasshopper. I'll teach you a couple things, man.
and you know, while you was locked up and shit, and while I was visiting you and shit, too, there was I'm gonna keep it deep though, like for real, like pause, like yo, there was paperwork, right? A fake paperwork.
I hate you for that. You disappointed me.
Why?
Cause that was some bozo shit you did. That would keep it a buck.
You know, and let's talk about it, cause I felt like
that was some bozo shit you did. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care. You my bro, I'm here for you, but that was some real bozo shit, cause you took that and instead of
I felt like
explain
it.
You explain it. You brought it up, so you tell him.
Right. So what happened?
And then after you tell him, I'm gonna tell you why I think that was some bozo shit.
Got it. And shout out to Wolf Love. You know what I mean? Head Ice. He said the same thing. He's like, yo, you shot him by doing that. Like, you shot him in the leg. But all right, so I'm gonna tell you what happened, right? So there was a credible person at the time.
Credible how though? Like, what made him credible?
What made him credible?
Yeah. What made him credible?
You was talking to him while you was locked up too.
But how was he credible? He was credible. I finished telling the story.
Right. So I felt like he was credible in the street wise, right? So when he showed me that fake paperwork, I was like, what?
You jacked it. Say it.
No, I didn't jack it because I didn't go around like letting people, I didn't let not one person know. First of all, I didn't let not one person know about this paperwork.
But you jacked it.
But I felt like, you know.
In your heart, you jacked it. Fuck what you told other people, but you jacked it.
And I didn't speak to you for like 8 months, 6 to 8
Right.
months.
He just disappeared. He came to visit me, and then he just disappeared. I'm calling him like, yo, boom, 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 and he just disappeared for 8 months. And then what?
And then I told you
What you tell me?
that if
You didn't tell me. You kind of like grilled me. You know what I'm saying? I was on the phone. I was in Auburn Correctional Facility, maximum. I had my guy, my son Buck, free Buck. He was next to me. I was on the phone. I finally got a hold of him. I was trying to call him for like a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because he would help me with shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was trying to call him, and then he finally picked up after 8 months. So he picked up. I'm like, yo, what's up? What the fuck is wrong? So he like, what do you mean, what's up? So then I was like, like, what the fuck? Like that energy was, like it was. I was like, what? What are you talking about? Like, what's up? And then you was like, and then what you said?
you got cut, or you told, or something.
Right. He said, yo, He said, yo, you got cut? And I said, what?
And then I remember you told your mans.
And you was like, yo, you got cut, and you went to PC.
Yeah.
I was like, excuse me?
Right.
I had to pause for a minute because I'm like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? I'm in the big yard. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go, I got my fucking net bag, I'm ready to go take a shower, you know what I'm saying? And he's talking about, I'm in PC. I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck is you talking about? That shit started getting me mad now, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling him, I'm like, yo, I'm not in PC. What you talking about? He was like, yes, you are. I seen paperwork. I said, yo, bro, that should hurt me. Because when you said that, I'm like, you saw paperwork? What paperwork? Because I know I'm not in PC. And then, go ahead, explain.
And then I said, yo, this dude, you know, sent me a letter, boom, and there's a you know, a write-up. There was like a write-up.
Yeah.
They fucked, you know what I mean? They.
So now explain the whole story. Now I'm gonna show you why you a bozo. Explain the whole story. So he came to visit me, like the report, right? Let's say he came to see me on the 4th. The report said it happened on the 3rd, right?
Or like, yeah, it was like
it was like a couple days before. So if I would have got cut,
right,
he would have saw it. The date, he knew, he saw it. He was like, damn. But what happened was I had gotten into a fight. I didn't get cut, you know what I'm saying? Got into a fight, I had a little cookie on my shit, you feel me? So he seen that. And then he took that, he was able, this is what makes me feel like you a bozo, bro. I mean, not you a bozo, but that was some bozo shit, you know what I'm saying? That you was able to be tricked out of common sense. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, it was common sense, like it was, I went to see him. He didn't have no cut on his face, and he wasn't in PC. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but you jacked it though. Like you overrode your common sense with some sensationalist shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I felt like, I thought that was a slap in my face. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was a slap in my face that you even, if you really cared, I felt, you would have drove your ass back up there and looked at me in my face and be like, yo, what's up? But you didn't do that though. You just like disappeared, you feel me?
Right. But like I said, I never told nobody yet, but like, you know.
But I'm saying, I don't hold that against you, but that's like, people can manipulate that, you know what I'm saying? People you could ruin a whole friendship, you could ruin everything with somebody's doing that. And that was all fake.
And why did he do, who did that? The person you shot?
Bro, I don't know who did that. I didn't get the paperwork. You got the paperwork, so I think you could answer that
Well,
better than me.
he
should-
said that. He said that he got it from the person who you shot, you know? And I'm just like,
Whatever,
damn.
bro. That's like, you know, when you know, people play dirty games, you know what I'm saying? But you know that. Like, you act like you're not a part of this, like, you don't know how the streets play. You don't know how fuck shit be happening in these situations. So if you felt like that, then you should have checked that. You know what I'm saying? You should have came and checked for yourself. Like, yo, what's up? Ask me. Right. You know what I mean? And so I felt like that was, you know, and I always like, you know, I didn't forgive you for that for a while. You know what I'm saying? I've forgiven you now. Yeah. But for a minute, I didn't forgive you. And I just looked at you like, you was a bozo, bro. You a clown. Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? But I do forgive you because I feel like you know, you didn't mean it. You didn't like, you know what I'm saying? You didn't know no better. But I hope you don't ever in your life do that again. Like, cause that's just like, damn, if I felt like that, I would have just asked you like, yo, what's up, bro? Like everything, like how, you know what I'm saying? What's up? But you didn't give me the opportunity. You just jacked somebody else.
Right. Nah, my fault though.
You know? All right. I forgive you, brother. I forgive you.
Right.
You better give me some fire sneakers.
Whatever back there better
There's no
be
sneakers.
Fire. There's no sneakers. I don't know what he's talking about. Right. You know, and then you know you come home and you know you kind of shake the game. You know what I mean? Like I believed him, and for real. Like I was like, yo, he's gonna shake the hip hop game. And right now, like, you know, you coming up, bro.
Yeah.
You coming up.
Yeah, I mean, I've been coming up. You feel me? Like, right. It's been a constant going up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I just ain't go fully all the way up yet. You know what I mean? It's a slow up.
Yeah. But some people think that, you know, you clout chasing, right? Like,
right.
Why? Like, some people saying that, yo, you know,
you gotta learn how to warm up to these type of questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you just jumped at me with that shit.
Nah,
that's flattish. Like, you gotta
but
warm
like,
up. I'm gonna teach you some. I'm gonna give you some important sauce. When you ask these type of questions, you gotta give a little lead up to it. You don't just jump out. That's just kind of
yeah.
But all right, so yeah, let's talk about that. Well, so this is what you heard that I clout chase.
Nah, like, you know, just like reading the comments and shit. Like, yo, you picking on Little Pump, you picking on Tekashi, and you know what I mean. So what do you say to that?
I mean, I can't be a clout chaser because this is stuff that I would normally do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like if Little Pump came right here and he was in front of us right now, right? You know me, right?
Right.
If Little Pump came right here and he pulled his eyes and he said whatever he said, what would you think I would do?
Real shit?
Yeah.
I think you probably slap the shit out of him.
Right. I would. Right. So okay. So can somebody clout chase if that's what they would do? That's what you would do naturally.
Right.
So if I would do that naturally, then if I do it on camera, how is that clout chasing? That's just me being me, right? Like, so the 6ix9ine shit. Like, yeah, I don't, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, me as a person that just came home from prison not too long ago, I felt like what he was doing was manipulating and kind of like about to break the codes that we grew up under. I look at him as like a fucking, like a person that can destroy everything that we like.
But there's a lot of snitches,
you know what I'm saying?
No? Like a lot of
But
rats.
it's different. A lot of snitches don't have a platform like that. That's a platform, you know what I'm saying? So he can really shift. He can, with an audience like that, he can like, you know what I'm saying? He can sway shit. He can maneuver. He can move stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's important to have other voices that, you know what I mean? That kind of, that kind of like a voice of reason and after. You know what I'm saying? So I just use my platform to talk about whatever I felt like we would talk about in person, in a barbershop, smoking a blunt. That's what I would say. You know what I'm saying? And I would say it in front of him, anybody. So, you know. Nah, I don't think clout chasing to me is if you just purposely see something and you're just like positioning yourself there, and it's something that you might not subscribe in personally, you know what I'm saying? It might be something that you don't even like, you won't even care, but because you see that it could get you some clout, you go and run in front of it, you know what I'm saying? I don't do that, you know what I'm saying? Everything I do is shit that I stand by, like shit that I hold to my heart, like shit that I hold as a man, you know what I'm saying?
You know, the first time you came home, I seen you like go into like, you know, the Black Lives Movement and the when the cops, you know, you went to a lot of those.
What, you talking about, what year was this?
When you first came home.
Like 2015. When
like you was traveling and you had the
yeah,
sign.
Freddie Gray in Baltimore.
Right.
What's the brother name in Staten Island? Was it Eric Gardner? Eric Gardner? That he got choked out in Staten Island. We went there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So like, you know, and I bring that up to say like, yo, you know, and now you're doing the Asian.
Right.
And you know, and some people's like, yo, he cloud chasing, or he don't, like some people, I feel like, yo, a lot of people don't rock with the movement.
Right. I mean, again.
Mm-hmm. And half of the thing they think is cloud chasing, but it's
right.
not.
Again,
right,
you know, listen. People is always gonna try to hate something that they won't do themselves. You feel me? It takes a certain type of energy, a certain type of man to like stand up against, like, it might be only you, but you still stand up because it's something that you believe in.
Right.
That's, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I've been doing that. All my life, I've been doing that. You feel me? So this is just, you know what I mean? Like I said, all of these things, if you look at my track record, is things that I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just, of course, bro, this is a business. I'm gonna put the camera in front of it. Why not? Because but it's really me though. So why wouldn't I wanna share that? Right? If I could share whatever, you know, why wouldn't I share this stuff too? This is stuff that I believe in. This is stuff that really affects me as a person. So why wouldn't I put it in front of a camera?
Right.
Because I feel like it not only does it benefit me, but it benefits everybody watching. You know what I'm saying? So it does something for the universe. It does something for the world. You feel me? So yeah.